Let's go.
Drop the knees. Nice tight core.
These are brutal. Pop it, twist it, flip it.
Coming up.
My heart rate is at 160.
Killed it.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Little T.
And I'm Austin Dotson.
And we're taking you through this week's Faster Fat Loss Workout. It's gonna be 3 rounds, 45 seconds each exercise with a 15-second break, and then a 2-minute rest after.
And remember, we only have 45 seconds of work with only 15 seconds of rest. The reason why we do that is to keep our heart rates elevated. We don't wanna give our bodies a chance to cool down till after the workout, so you gotta be ready to work.
If you guys like this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and let's get it.
You guys ready? We'll do this together. In 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Squeezing our glutes, nice tight core. If you need to, you can always make your feet a little wider. That makes it slightly easier, or we can always modify down to our knees. But if you can, keep it nice and challenging, right on our feet, into that plank.
Remember, control the breathing. Your eye line should be right through your hands. You don't need to look at your feet. They're not going nowhere.
Nothing feels longer than a plank. Ready? Burpees.
Okay.
Burpees. Here we go.
Let's go.
You jumping?
Yes.
Me too then.
Now these are the ultimate increase in your heart rate. These are brutal. But now, if you're struggling and you can't jump, it's okay to not jump, okay? So there's multiple modifications during burpees, all right? I'm gonna show you. No jump, or go down, keep your chest down, come back up, stand up, okay? But if you can go half burpees. Boom, stand up. Okay? I'll do one more for you.
Overachiever.
There you go.
Overachiever, after he just modified though.
Yes, you know, which one is it? What is it? Oh, yeah. Nice and easy, okay? Shoulder width apart, okay? Legs parallel. Come all the way up. But what I don't want you to do is rest at the top, okay? People tend to use this point as a rest point, stay in a low crunch in a way, where you're still activating your quads. Keep that chest up, okay?
My favorite. Push-ups.
We're gonna go back down. Ready for some push-ups.
So push-ups is one of my favorites to do and teach. So if you're new to push-ups and you're trying to get your first one, sometimes I find starting on the ground, making sure those thumbs are right in your armpits. Nice tight core, squeeze your glutes. Push up nice and strong. If you need to modify, you can always go to your knees, nice and strong, or just work the negative. So nice and slow on the way down, just as important. Drop the knees, come back up. Whatever you need to do. Major things here, we wanna make sure that our chest and our hips are hitting at the same time. We're not rolling up, or we're not piking up. Nice and strong. We got some core kicking in.
Oh yeah, it's kicking in.
So for this one, ideally arms by your ears. You can always modify down to your side. If you start to feel your low back peel off the ground, We can just slightly bend the knees, really tuck that belly button in, nice and flat. Arms up, holding that hollow body. 45 seconds is a long time, so you can always modify.
If you're like me, who have problems with their hip flexors and they start getting tired, it's okay to really super modify. Go down to your heels, come up in a crunch and hold. Still getting the same amount of work.
Hollow bodies always feel like I'm like an earthquake. You're always like, ooh. So normal, don't even worry.
Is it Superman's?
High knee taps. This one, if it's a little bit too much, say on your joints or anything like that, slow it down, drive those knees up nice and high. Just keep yourself moving and into the workout.
Right.
Whatever you need. If you are doing it a little bit more dynamic, nice and light on our toes, absorbing our landing.
Control your breathing. Whew. My heart rate is at a 160.
I'm at 154.
Bear plank.
Bear plank. Oh, my hair's sticky.
This is important to keep a flat back. Press your palms through the ground so that way you can have a full extension of your shoulders. Really control your breathing. Make sure your knees are just an inch off the ground. Keep the butt down, we're not twerking. I ain't paying you today.
Whew. That is harder than a regular plank. Nice wide elbows here. Again, we're not pulling our head forward. We're just having them there for support. Ideally getting that opposite elbow to knee, big twist, and keep it going.
Now if we're modifying, it's okay to put your heels down, but you're coming up and you're still trying to get your elbows as close as possible to your knee. This if you have any back issues, hip flexor issues, or you're just flat out fatigued and you can no longer do the workout. Then you just go drop down to the modification and continue to work. You're strong.
Thank you, Austin. Austin's also strong.
Oh, see that? Oh,
Ooh, Superman hold.
Here we go.
Despite the name,
It's time.
this one does not
You
feel
see that?
super.
It's time.
Squeezing our glutes nice and tight. If you need to modify, you can always put your legs down and just the arms, or just take a couple rests in between the 45. So giving yourself a 2-second break, back up, nice and holding.
Remember, our hands are above our heads and we're straight forward. We're not to the side. We're not swimming, not floating, straight ahead.
Ambulance.
Here's how Superman fly. That's why it's called Superman's. You know? You know?
You do like a little roll. Dodging buildings.
You should feel that in your lower back for sure. It's a really good exercise.
Ooh, you ready for this one?
Yes.
We'll do this one together. So you want to start, I'll have a left leg out straight, right arm up, left arm out. So we're gonna come up onto our elbow, then fully extend looking up. Left leg shoots back almost into a lunge, still looking at this hand, coming up, straight up. Now we're gonna reverse it. Back lunge, hand, scoop through, elbow, and down. Now the other side, coming up, extend, straight, all the way up, and reverse. Look, through, elbow, back. Other side. You always want to be looking up the entire time, keeping our core straight, and look, reverse. And that elbow, and down. Do one more rep, and then we'll rest at the top. Killed it.
Oh, thank you. That's my first time doing that. You know, it's
They're
a difficult
tricky.
exercise.
But they're such a good exercise.
Whew.
All right, time for that 2-minute rest. Take a break. Again, if you guys are feeling like good at 1 minute, still take that second minute. It's really important just to have full use of our rest. We want to make sure we're nice and recovered, especially going into that second and third round.
And it's only been 10 minutes and I'm already almost at 150 calories. So you know it's real work. Control your breathing. Got time to rest, recover, recalibrate, get our energies back. It's a tough workout, but if I can do it, I know you can. Remember, we always have modifications available. The point is, keep our bodies moving, okay?
Keep it moving and grooving through this workout. We still have tons of time to rest. If you guys need to get water, redo your hair, grab a sweat towel, whatever you guys need to do. You need a sweat towel.
I do need a sweat
You need a
towel.
little sweaty.
See that? Woo. I'm burning calories today and I'm happy. You should be happy too. I'm doing it with you, you know? We can be tired together, you know? Not just you, I'm not telling you what to do, I'm doing it with you. So I hope you're doing it with me. Not watching me struggle, watching us struggle.
Maybe you were struggling.
Oh, yeah.
Killing
You,
it. Over here with my...
you got a point.
No, we're all working hard. Whew. All right, last little bit here. We have 35 more seconds and we're gonna jump right back into it. Little stretch action.
I'm so sweaty, I can't even.
You're gonna slip right off your hand. Austin's a little slip and slide right now.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna stay over here.
Sometimes I'm usually not a sweater, it's crazy. I'm like really like dripping. It's a
You're
good
working.
feeling. I feel like I'm working hard, you know? But don't let that be the judge if you're working hard or not. But I'll talk about that later. I got planks right now.
We gotta work. I mean, you can talk in your plank.
Oh yeah. Okay. Make sure your eye line is not up, not down. It's right through the middle, okay? Keep a neutral spine. Contract the core. Make sure you're breathing. Do not hold your breath, please. And if you're struggling, you know, if this is a little bit too hard for you, it's okay to come down to your knees, raise up a little bit, and crunch. That way, you're still getting the equivalent work. I feel like an earthquake right now.
All right, time to burpee.
Burpee it up. Burpees.
Burpees. I like the way they say that.
There you go. Do you usually start off with a jump?
Yeah, I know last time you
Hey,
went
hey.
down, I was like, oh no.
Here you go. Slowing down a little bit, Taylor.
Or maybe I'm just conserving my energy for later.
There is no energy.
It's a long game, Austin. It's a long game.
Wow, that was good.
Whew.
Whew. Oh, now I see why
Yeah,
you're playing
see?
the long
Conserve your
game.
energy, huh? All right,
Yeah.
Austin, I'm ready.
Gotta give it all you got. Whew. Nice and easy.
Keeping our core tight, shoulders up, we're not bending over at all. This is a squatting movement, so hinging in the hips and the knees, so we're not bending over.
I know you hear me breathing.
Oh, I'm breathing heavy. I'm working. We're both just breathing right now.
That's how you know when the heart rate high. Stop talking.
What's your heart rate?
170.
Woo!
170.
I'm 166.
Come on now.
Woo!
You got push-ups. I'll meet you down here.
Full range of motion, all the way down, all the way up. Keeping our core tight, chest and hips sitting at the same time, all the way up and down.
Remember, the modification is available. All you do is drop to your knees, but you still work with the push-up.
Or you can always do the negative and then roll it up. Nice and slow, negative and up. Nice and slow and up.
What about push-ups? 45 seconds of push-ups is a lot, you know? So just make sure you pace yourself. Don't try to be a speed burner. You got rounds of this. Whew. Okay.
All right, going back onto our backs.
Flip it.
Flip it over.
No, bop it, twist it, flip it. Okay.
Arms by our ears, legs out nice and straight.
Get your shoulders off the ground. Reach for the sky. At any moment this becomes too much, it's okay to drop down to your heels, come up in a crunch. But reach, 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 reach.
You can also drop your arms and keep it a little bit harder and have your legs bent still off the ground, pushing that low back nice and flat into the ground. If this starts to feel a bit too easy, start straightening out those legs a little bit more. Get that core working. Last 10 seconds, bring it back to that full hold. Whew. I am shaking on that one.
Oh yeah.
Like an earthquake. Ooh,
Back up.
one more up.
Let's get these taps. Now this is where that heart rate starts to elevate even more. Let's push through.
Nice and high. Again, if you need to modify, you can always make it a little bit slower. Just keep working it through. If you really need to modify, you can always just make it a little bit less dynamic. Say you have bad knees, bad ankles, things start to hurt a little bit, bring it down. And then once that starts to feel okay, last couple seconds, really push yourself, bring it back up.
Just keep moving.
Remember to breathe. My knees gets me.
Oh yeah.
That heart rate. Big breath in, big breath out.
I'm gonna drop down to bear plank. Push your palms to the ground. Extend those shoulder blades. Eye line is through your hands. Knees 1 inch above the ground. Flat back. And just hold it, okay? Breathe.
This one's tough.
This is a tough exercise. What's important is breathing. That makes it a little bit more manageable.
We're almost there. 10 more seconds. That one is killer.
Oh yeah.
Back on our back.
Flip it. For bicycles.
Bicycles, here we go.
Oh, here you go.
Nice big twisting. Opposite elbow to knee. If you need to modify, you can always bring that leg down, have it touch the floor.
Try to get the elbow as closest to your knee as possible. Stay in that twisting crunch form, chin is down.
Keeping our elbows nice and wide. We're not pulling our head. We're just having our hands just resting there.
Whew. Oh.
Arms up, bum squeezed.
Nice hold. Breathe. Make sure you're breathing. Everything is about breathing. It's extremely important.
20 more seconds. If you need to modify, you can always bend your arms in, even put the feet down. Just make sure that chest is nice and high as much as you can.
Right.
Even with the legs down, we still want to be squeezing our glutes. Everything's still activated.
Mm-hmm.
All right, ready for those Turkish Get Ups?
Let's get
Going
it.
solo this time?
Going solo.
Going solo. Going under the elbow, reaching up, leg back, stand nice and tall. Now that the movement feels a little bit more natural, we can start to move a little bit faster through it.
This is the exercise that I've never done before. I'm not really used to, so take it as slow as possible. Make sure you're getting through the workout correctly. Do one more for me.
Oh, he's gonna do one more.
Finish at the top. There we go.
Gotta match Austin's energy.
Good job.
All right, 2-minute break. Remember,
Take
take
it
full
all in.
advantage of your breaks.
Make sure you breathe in, hydrate up. It's important to replenish during these times because you're gonna sweat a lot, you know, and right now we're in a, closed, confined space, so it's a lot of heat going on in here, so we're sweating a lot. It's important to hydrate. You lose a lot of sodium, a lot of vitamins and minerals being pushed out in our sweat. So you need to make sure you're rehydrating and make sure you're getting that potassium in, your sodium levels are being increased so you don't cramp. It's important.
Taking a moment to stretch all those little places that are starting to cramp up a little bit.
Because once you cramp, that's where everything goes downhill. We're trying to prevent that. Okay, so make sure the warm-up is great, the cool down is even better.
Hitting that chest for me just because those push-ups, whew. Push-ups and the burpees. "45 seconds left of our rest. Anything I'm doing for my recovery here, I'm doing around like 3 to 5 reps if I'm doing something rep-wise. If it's a hold, 10, 15 seconds. Just trying to get that heart rate down. Still moving though, still staying active.
Trying to just breathe, take deep breaths. Try to, lower your heart rate. It's very important because you want to be, now you're gonna start hyperventilating. Now it's a problem, so make sure you stay under control. Make the workouts easy for you. And that is it for us, okay? We only did 2 rounds. So if you're feeling up to it, you can go 3 rounds. You know, some of us can only go 1, go 2, but today we did 2. If you're feeling good, go for 3. How do you feel?
I feel good, I feel good. The burpees were definitely very challenging for me. I took advantage of that Superman, as well as just some of the other exercises that kind of got my heart rate down a little bit more. The Turkish Get Ups was a great one. I just kind of recovered a bit, but.
Good. So if you guys are feeling great, feeling good, make sure you warm up, make sure you cool down, extremely important. Make sure in your rest breaks, make sure you're hydrating, you're breathing, and you can complete the workout. And you're getting stronger each time you go, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you want more, please like, comment, and subscribe for us, and we'll see you guys next time.